Well, boys, we have Pro Motocross, we have Pro Supercross, we have Australian Motocross, we have World Supercross, we have MXGP, we have the Canadian Outdoors in MX bikes, all of that we have in MX bikes, and now it seems we're gonna have Russian Outdoor Nationals. I didn't know that they did that there. I didn't know that I didn't know. Well, it's here by Mr. Kiwin Fuela, and as you can see, it's a rough course. It is not sand, my brothers. It is not sand whatsoever. I thought this was going to be a sand course. It is not sand, and it is actually crazy to me to see yet another series in the game. Okay, I've done 2 laps. I didn't know where the track went. Okay, that's on me. It's honestly insane how far bikes has come. I was actually just watching a clip on TikTok, like a memory on TikTok, and it was me from, what is that, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, doing the LAN qualifier on MXGP. It was one of the Lombardia, and I just sat there thinking, like, dude, this game, just my channel, this game, everything has come so far. Okay, here's a little story, okay, talking about how far things have come. The MX Bikes LAN, all right, that was one of the riskiest things I ever did, I think, in my life, was go all in and send it to go to that LAN. Okay, you might be wondering, Doc, why? Okay, at the time, dude, we were so broke, it's not even funny. This was kind of early on to my channel, and this was right after I got her and all that stuff. And so if you guys don't know my story, make sure you watch that live story video. But yeah, anyway, there was a lot going on. We had very, very little money. I'm talking like so little money that I bought I did it 2 laps in a row. I bought a box of protein bars to take with me to Italy to eat the week, or like the 3 or 4 days that I was there for the LAN, because I couldn't afford anything else. We had to buy something from the grocery store, and I took it all the way to Italy. And I think I left my wife, like my wife and kids, they really, I mean, we were okay. Obviously we survived, we were all right, but every penny that I had, I left with them so that they could have food or whatever. Listen, I don't suggest traveling across the world on protein bars and $0, but we did. And honestly, that was one of the coolest and probably best decisions I ever made. Putting in the effort to qualify for that race really helped the channel grow and pop off and turn into what it is now. And that's where I really got to solidify kind of my relationship with all the guys at MTG. And I really think that that's where that started. So it was crazy. I knew it was what I was supposed to be doing. We prayed about it and all that stuff, and I knew it was the right thing to do. But dude, we sent it, and it was risky, you know. It was a lot. I was thinking about that. We recently, I went to MX Motocross the Nations, and I was thinking about that, like, man, how far things have changed from going to Italy on protein bars to now kind of dug out of that hole and doing a lot better. It's really cool to see a lot of hard work pay off, a lot of trusting the Lord pay off, and yeah, a lot of stuff pay off after a long time, man. Again, back to the track, like how far everything has come. If you go look at other tracks from years and years and years ago that were amazing tracks at the time, like how much the track creators have gotten so much better, it's insane. Like this would have been, I mean, this is an incredible track. This would have blown everyone's mind, right? In 3 or 4 years ago, this track would have just absolutely, and now this is like the standard for like an excellent track. Like this is like an expectation now, you know. And it's just crazy to see how far things have come. I really like how rough this track is, and just how it's challenging, but he did a really good job of making it flowy. I thought it was going to be sand, so I thought I was going to really hate myself playing this, but it's not sand. and it's really fun. Oh, that line's sick. Whoa, Kiwin must be absolutely cranking, because he just did that compound in the video I did yesterday, and now he's doing this, and this is a series. Dude, Kiwin is working, which is sick to see, because oh my gosh, jump the right way on the track for once. I really like Kiwin, and he deserves all the success. Okay, I was just like glazing talking about how much the MX Bikes has grown and how far it's come and all that stuff. I took a gander at the Steam charts recently. Boys, it's kind of on a decline right now. Now, it is the off season, so that's kind of normal, right? Like after Supercross, after SMX, a lot of people just kind of stop playing the game, move on. They were grinding it all outdoors, all SMX, all Supercross. It's time to take a break, okay? I totally get that. However, the lows, like the averages seem lower than last year. Like I don't want to say quite a bit, but like lower than last year, which is really interesting. It's like the game went through a huge boom, and then it's kind of plateaued now. And I'm really curious on what we're gonna need to do to get this game back up and booming and going again. Because, you know, I look at Troy, I look at Lynn's, like, dude, they're still doing such incredible numbers. So it's like, it's not from a lack of eyeballs on the game, you know? I'm wondering if it's just people getting burnt out and now we're having new waves of people come in, or is it just kind of the lack of updates that people got on, played for 3-4 months, and now they're like, well, I'll come back when something updates. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh my gosh, I did it correctly, chat. I'm not sure what it's going to take to get things going again. Really, I mean, come January, things will be booming. Maybe we're having like one of the, you know, maybe it is really, really low right now, but I guarantee you come January Supercross time, we're going to have a new high. Every year it's like that. Supercross always brings so much fun, so much excitement. Everyone's ready to watch the races in real life. And then, you know, the tracks come out. And I hope when they release the aerial schedule, that the tracks come out before, like, the Friday, say A1 is the day before real life A1. I really enjoyed when the replica tracks were out before the race in real life, because it made it more fun. It was like all the excitement around A1 and all that stuff. You jump on the day before, you can rip the track, kind of get an idea of what the guys are going to be ripping the next day. I think that was a lot more exciting. I understand why they did it the week after. And if they do it the week after, that's fine. But I think throughout the year, it's just a lot more fun for the player. Oh my goodness. If the tracks come out before real life races. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Oh my gosh, we're tossing it. Dude, I can feel that I'm getting better, even from the last video. It's like all the muscle memory starting to come back a little bit. Oh, as I tried to just do something cool into that inside and it didn't work. But yeah, we're starting to feel it. Oh yeah, and speaking of come a long way, all right, I built this channel from nothing in my basement, right? Zero subscribers, zero everything, and we have like over or close to 200,000 followers total now, and that's insane. But what's insane is my dad texting me a couple days ago that he was at work and a kid came to work, or a young man, okay, a young man came to work. And I don't know how they got to talk about this, but apparently that kid knew who I was and was super excited to meet REAPERDOC's dad. And like, that is crazy, right? I mean, it happens all the time. And now, you know, people will recognize me. I mean, especially at races. I mean, I've even had it like at the local grocery store, and that was weird too. Like, this is my space, this is my home, and someone saw me in the local store. But I don't know, it just kind of hit different because it was like on the other side of the country, and I don't know. I just thought that was cool. Just kind of a cool thing. All right, in this segment of the video, we're gonna switch things up and we're gonna go fast, okay? Because I have been crashing a lot, and so the goal is to not suck like for once in a very long time. So we're gonna try to go fast right here. Almost a little mistake. Almost. If you say almost, you can kind of ignore the fact that it was a real mistake. You just say almost, so it feels like it wasn't. Okay, the goal here is not to talk a lot and just to put in a burner, but I had a Red Bull earlier, so I think not talking is simply not an option. So we are gonna go middle line here. I like that. We're gonna go outside here. I have to think very British right now, very Lens-like, okay? And that's the only way I'm gonna be able to complete this lap at speeds if I think like Lens. So I think I gotta think about, you know, COD zombies and stuff like that. We're gonna scrub to the right because that's where this little bump is. We're gonna let off a little bit. Now we're gonna scrub that to the inside. Totally did that on purpose, and it was not an accident, okay? Listen, you guys need to understand that that was precision, okay? Look at that. What is that? I'm convinced that I have lost, of the 7,000 hours I played this game, in the last 6 weeks, I'm convinced I've lost 7,000 of those hours. I am so bad and inconsistent, it's actually insane. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you. Subscribe so you can like stick around and see me get faster again. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm terrible at the game. This might be it. I might need to just retire from the game. I don't know. Anyway, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.